turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Brawl Stars Finals. It is the Grand Finals Season 6 of the Brawl Stars Finals, brought to you by gametv and Critical X. So before we get started, please make sure you guys like and subscribe to gametv India. That's where you're streaming today. And if you want to take part in future gametv and Critical X tournaments, please download the gametv app. The link is in the description below. We have a lot of interesting matches for you today. So I'm going to go through some of the rosters first. And the first roster is Mortis Trickshot 69. It comprises of Destinee, Phoenix, SHUBHAM, and Wildwiz. We know all these names, very, very popular people in the semi-pro and pro community. They have won tournaments in the past. They are amazing contenders, and they are here to play. The second team is DOGE Gang. It comprises of Ash King, Fahim, Dhruv, and GCE Magma. And they are also quite the star-studded cast. You know them from ladder, you know them from tournaments. And we are going to be moving on very quickly to our third team. Team C is Talking Fruits. It comprises of Certain Clash, QuietLemon, and Swanky Ninja, along with Sheriff Surya bringing out the fourth person. I don't think there's much to say about this team except for the fact that we have Certain Clash, arguably one of the best Indian players of all time. He has won monthly finals in the SESA region as well. We have QuietLemon, also a monthly finalist many times over, Swanky Ninja as well, and Surya. And the final team is Team D. It comprises, its name is Alam. It comprises of Ronald, Nia, and AlanOp. These guys have been playing a lot of ladder. I've seen them scrimming a lot, and I know that they're here, they're hungry, and they're going to be trying to take out some of these important and big teams today. The first semifinals is going to be between, I believe, Mortis Trickshot 69 and Doge Gang, and semifinal B is going to be between Talking Fruits and Alam. So this tournament is slightly different. You guys are used to seeing best of 3 in the old format of Brawl Stars esports, but as we do in a lot of tournaments, tournament organizers want to embrace the future, and the future is power matches. So we have a lot of power matches today. It's going to be best of 3 sets, and each set is going to be a best of 3 power match. For semifinals, we have Heist, Bridge Too Far, Gem Grab, Double Swoosh, and Knockout. It's going to be on Belle's Rock, I believe. And for the second runner-up and the finals matches, we have Bounty Layer Kick, Hot Zone Parallel Plays, and Knockout on Goldarm Gulch. So, like I said, it's going to be best of 3 power matches and best of 3 sets. And we're going to have them coming thick and fast because teams can't really dilly-dally between the games in a set. And power matches are going to be quite interesting because it's going to come down to draft, and there are certain picks that are very important in certain maps. So we are going to see some really interesting matches. Who are you guys expecting to win everything today? Let me know in the comments and in the stream chat. Who do you expect to win? Who are you guys supporting? Is it going to be... I feel like a lot of people are going to say Talking Fruits, and I think that Mortis Trickshot is probably going to get like the second most number of votes. So really excited about this. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what sort of domination, what would be the scoreline that you guys kind of expect today? Well, let me know. And I think we are going to be... It's going to be Mortis Trickshot 69 versus Doge Gang. And the first map is Bridge Too Far. Unfortunately, because of restrictions, I guess, right now, we can't really spectate the draft of a power match. So the best we can do is kind of guesstimate what they're going to be going for these power matches. You guys know that I am not a very competitive player myself. I used to be, but not anymore. And the first match is going to be Bridge Too Far. Very long-range map. You might see Belle's being banned, Byron, maybe some Piper, Brock, Nani. So usually, I usually you don't see this map that much, but I believe that it is in the World Finals map pool. Not World Finals, but the BSC 2022 map pool. So it's good to see that we have it here, and all the maps today are in the World BSC 2022 map pool. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what sort of plays we're going to be seeing today. This is going to be a good run-up to the monthly qualifiers, which is going to happen in a few weeks. And I believe in 2 weeks or maybe a week, we have... Sorry, 2 weeks, yeah. We have the qualifiers, the first qualifiers... Not qualifiers, the first... challenge, the 15-win challenge, and then we have the qualifiers the week after, followed by the SESA monthly finals. So it's a lot to get used to. 54 brawlers now, and draft just has the 1 ban. Wow, I talked a lot there. But oh yeah, I want to read some chat. Isn't drafting a process? It is a process. We can't really spectate that right now. It is going to be friendlies though, so that's what we have going for it. Outfit Lub Pengu says Alam is winning. We see a lot of Alan fans. I support Ronaldo. Again, that's another Alan. Wow, a lot of Alan fans today in the stream. Let's go, Panda. Thank you, Naveen. Thank you for joining the stream. Mr. B Brawl Stars, he just said it is power match format. Yes, it is power match format. I think Clashy's team will win. Clashy isn't participating, but I would have liked to see Clashy. They in draft right now? They are in draft right now. Epic first map, yeah. I haven't seen people playing Bridge Too Far in competitive in a long time because it hasn't been the competitive map pool. I think even in 2020 it wasn't in the map pool for competitive, so it's good to see that it's back. Very long range meta. It's not going to be a rock, paper, scissors, though, because draft kind of makes sure that we don't have rock, paper, scissors anymore. Also, big shout out to Critical X and gametv for making these amazing new assets for the stream, and you guys are going to be seeing it very soon. And I think I'm pretty happy about it. I think you guys are going to be happy. Why do I spin on ladder? I spin on ladder when I make mistakes. I don't spin otherwise. Let's see what chat says. Clashy Knob didn't make it. Hey, there are a lot of difficult matchups, and sometimes you just have a bad day. I believe Clashy's whole team was sick with like the flu or Omicron, so that's probably a big contributing factor because like I'm assuming if you're sick, you can't really play as well as you probably think you can. What's up, Panda? I'm pretty good. How are you? Yo, Panda. Whoa. Hey, what's up, Ronald? Panda Power, says Shran. Okay, we are going to go into our first game now. And it is Bridge Too Far. We do see Belle not banned. It looks like Piper isn't banned either. We see a Daryl from Magma, and a Meg coming out from Ash King Destinee with a curveball spike. It's going to have a very easy lane against Ash King, but he has to ensure that he doesn't feed Magnus getting a kill onto the Colette there. Magnus getting a lot of damage, 25% left on the safe for the blue team, and SHUBHAM gets a good pick off on Fahim, going and getting 8% left on the safe. Colette getting a super on the safe, that does so much damage, and we see they do have complete map control right now. We do see that domination coming in from Mortis, Trickshot 69, and Talking Fruits are on the back foot. They did get a good 25% off of Magma's initial first push. Magma rolling in on the Destinee with a life plant. Doesn't survive though. Magma getting some more damage off on the save, 41% left. 41% damage done onto their save. Ash King pushing up, trying to get some damage on the other side. We do see the save going down to 49%, 53% health done, damage done on the safe there. SHUBHAM getting the kickoff on Magma, and we see a lane rotation. Ash King going on, Destinee going on Ash King's lane because that is the favorable matchup for him. And Magnus going in on SHUBHAM, not able to find the kill, SHUBHAM gets a drop on him. Wildwiz does get a super off on the safe, and it is a 26% game on the 30% game on the safe right now. Another super coming in from Wildwiz. He also gets a drop off on Ash King. SHUBHAM has a damage gear and is proccing it. Getting a lot of damage on the save, 1% left on the save. It looks like a very difficult save to come back from. I would almost write it off, but you never know with these teams. Fahim does try to get some damage done and doesn't get the kill on Wildwiz, but that is game number 1. We are going to be swiftly going on to game number 2. The first game goes firmly with the Mortis trick shots. We are now in game number 2. So blue team, which is Mortis trick shot 69, did get the first win quite comfortably, I might say. They had about a 50% they had 50% advantage on the safe. They got the safe down completely. Destinee having a really difficult time against Magnus. Magnus going on the spike lane is very difficult, especially as a tank. Voice crack there at 30. You'd love to see it. SHUBHAM getting some shots off on the safe, making sure that Fahim can't really defend his lane, because if he is that close, the bounce shots from Belle actually do some damage. Fahim getting the kill on SHUBHAM, and Ash King also winning his lane. Destinee does put down the stick around on Fahim, and pushes him and forces him to use the super there. Magnus trying to dodge the curveball spike, not able to dodge it reliably, so actually he does take quite a bit of damage and has to move back. Wildwiz very low, has to move back, does try to take down Ash King. He gets 3 shots off on Ash King. Ash King does pop his gadget and is surviving for some time. They do finally have the lead, Doge Gang, and we see that a push is coming in from Destinee. Destinee does get taken out by Magnus. Magnus has his super. He is looking with the intention to get it on SHUBHAM. He does get the kill on SHUBHAM there, but gets taken out. Wildwiz, I feel like they aren't spectating. Yeah, they aren't spectating. I'm sorry, guys. They aren't spectating the match. I believe there are some technical issues, but I was talking for the whole time, and I guess you guys can see the match. But it looks like the first set goes to Mortis Trickshot 69. So we do have some technical issues. I'll fix it. I'll let them know. I'll let the production team know that that needs to be done. So I apologize for the issues. I don't actually handle the production myself, but I have let the production team know that they need to be on the case where they need to spectate. And but these are some of the teething issues, and that's kind of what happens. I'll just let the production team know. Okay, we are going to be going to set number 2. Set number 2 is going to be Jam Grab double swoosh, and I apologize for some of the issues that we had with production right now, and it happens. I guess also like the game sound is too loud, right? Yeah, I let them know that game sound was also loud. I'm so sorry, guys. I go specking game. There isn't any point to spectating game because they aren't playing the games right now. I apologize. There seems to be some issues, but we are ironing it out. It is a new production, so it's going to take some time. Also, this is the first match with first tournament that we've had in India with power matches being a mainstay. So I guess you guys need to be slightly more aware that this is something new and that you will face issues. And I apologize that this is happening, but we will get there. I'm just trying to ensure that they know what they need to do. I've let them know that that's what they need to do. And once again, I apologize, guys. Sometimes when you change production, you have these issues, and once I get used to it, I think everything will go quite seamlessly. Teething pains when you try something new. Sometimes you do make some mistakes, and it is what it is. But I think we're going to be going into the next game. The next game is going to be Double Swoosh. They have finished the draft, and hopefully production does get the games now. Wildwiz getting the drop on Magma, but I don't think production has changed screens. Okay, yeah, they finally changed screens. Okay. So we are in game, about 30 seconds left. 30 seconds have elapsed since the game started. Ash King is the gem carrier in their team with the stew there. Magma has been pushed back quite a bit. Wildwiz trying to get his super right now, and we seem to be quite underweight. 4-4 tie. SHUBHAM with his super. The root sense up and ready. He gets taken out by Magma, and Wildwiz is very close to super. He has been sprinkling. Magic Hand should be coming down very soon. He gets a full hit on Magnus, and he does have a super now. Ash King is going to try. Oh my god, Wildwiz doesn't get the pull because of the speed boost coming in from Ash King's speed totem there. Fahim not able to find Destinee. Destinee does get pulled, but survives because of SHUBHAM. Magma is trying to go for the kill. He gets a double kill on both Destinee and Wildwiz. He does have 6 gems on his person, and Ash King with his super able to make sure that he's able to defend his teammates there. Magma is so low, he does get taken out because of the sprinkles from the Gene. Magic Hand is there from Wildwiz. He's not able to find that pull that he's looking for, but they do manage to get that reset. Fahim going to pick up the gems, and it starts the gem count for them. That being said, 50 seconds left on the clock. They do have the ability to tie it all up because of the fact that one more gem is going to spawn. Magnus needs to get control of this area, otherwise it's going to reset, and we do get the reset. It is tied at 10 gems apiece at this point in time. Ash King does have a super, but it's not really a consequential super to have. Wildwiz does have a super as well. Magic Hand ready, and he's trying to look for a pull onto Magnus. He does save the pull, though. Ash King going in for the kill in Destinee. Wildwiz trying to get the Magic Hand. He does get the Magic Hand, gets a drop-off on Ash King, and it looks like the countdown is very much on their side. 3 gem differential, so even if they manage to get those 2 gems, it's not going to be able to stop the countdown, and they need to get that kill on Wildwiz. Ash King going for the last ditch attempt, not able to do so. We are going to be going into the next game almost automatically. We have started the next game. Game number 2 underway. The first match was won by the team of Mortis Trickshot 69. We are in game, and SHUBHAM trying to get the kill. He does get the stun on the Magnus, not able to find that kill there. Magnus for the knockback, and Wildwiz having to fend off against the Terra Shadows. Destinee trying to farm his super, not able to do so at this point in time. He goes in for a suicide play, trying to get his super, not able to find that. SHUBHAM is getting pushed back on his lane against Fahim, does get a stun off on Fahim, and gets the kill along with the help of Wildwiz. Wildwiz not having the Magic Hand ready, and Magma with a slow, he is able to find that kill there, and Ash King is looking to pick up those gems, not able to do so. Destinee does have to move back. SHUBHAM with a save onto Destinee right now. The Crow is not really paying them that much dividends right now. Destinee does manage to super hit away and save himself. Magic Hand coming in from Wildwiz, not able to find any person, any target off value that he could use it on. It is a good position to be on for Mortis Trickshot 69, and I do not envy the position that Doge Gang is in right now. super coming in from Magma. He does get the kill on SHUBHAM. SHUBHAM seems to be having a really difficult time on both lanes there. Destinee getting the slow off and uses the super, doesn't find the kill on Ash King, but gets him considerably low. He does get the kill on Ash King, and Wildwiz is going to be able to pick up the 9th gem. SHUBHAM trying to pick up some extra gems there. He whiffs his super because of the fact that SHUBHAM manages to take out the opposing Terra, and Wildwiz is quite far away from having his magic can ready, but it looks like Ash King and squad have written this in, and it looks like the first game and the first 2 sets in a clean sweep go to Mortis Trickshot 69. Very dominant display of ability and prowess coming in from these teams, and I do not think that they should have won with the comp, because the fact that the comp is very much heavily favored towards I believe the team name is Doge Gang. Yeah, towards Doge Gang. Wildwiz did have the gene, and I feel like the gene pull, the fact that the magic hand was on Wildwiz for almost, I guess, about 30% of the game, was enough of a deterrent from the other team actually pushing up, and that's probably why they won. But when it comes down to it, I feel like the better comp was there with Doge Gang, and they weren't able to pull off that sort of win that they wanted. But very, very stellar display of ability coming in from these teams. We are going to be going into semifinal B, not the number B. Semifinal B. It's going to be between Talking Fruits and AlanOp. So Talking Fruits has some of the best players in India right now. And Sergeant Clash is the captain. We have QuietLemon, Swanky Ninja, and Sheriff Surya. AlanOp has Ronald, Nia, and AlanOp. We have a lot of AlanOp fans here. A lot of AlanOp fans in the chat. Flame Brawls, that isn't possible, because when a team is decided to be blue and when a team is decided to be red, it's actually not in the hands of the production. It's inside the game, and it happens randomly. So I understand what you mean, but at the same time, it's not really possible. That being said, the blue team right now is Mortis Trickshot 69, and we are spectating from their perspective, and the red team is Doge Gang, and we aren't spectating from their perspective. So I understand your concern, but like, I feel like there shouldn't really be a concern there, because of the fact that the blue team was on the blue side and the red team was on the red side. Okay, ban him because for spinning. I don't know. That's up to the individual or tournament organizer. You have to talk to the admins about that. But I believe that it's not going to matter, because of the fact that when it came down to like the actual play, they managed to completely dominate the other side. And it wasn't really toxic. It was at the end of the game. They spun in response to the other team spinning. Okay, so semifinal B is going to be, again, Heist versus Too Far, followed by Gem Grab, Double Swoosh, and Knockout on Belle's Rock. I want to see Knockout, and I feel like Knockout in competitive is very exciting. A lot of stuff happens, especially on Goldarm Gulch. I guess even Belle's Rock. I think both these maps are really fun for spectating in Knockout. Is the in-game sound fine for you guys? Yeah, Magic Hand brings a lot of pressure for the opponents, I agree. We have a lobby ready. We are waiting for one of the teams to join the lobby. The next game, I believe, starts at 6:35, so we have a bit of time. Let me know what you guys felt about games 1 and 2. And once again, I apologize for the production issues that we did have. Like I said, it was the first time with new production, and also it's like a new tournament format with power matches, so you do have these sorts of issues cropping up. And I feel like in the first few tournaments, people are going to have some issues with tournament organizers. They're going to have issues with spectating matches. But once Brawl Stars and the Supercell team and the dev team figure out and iron out the power matches spectatability, I might say it's going to be better because like as a viewer, as a caster, as a person who enjoys esports, I want to see the draft because I want to see what the intention is for the draft for each team. I think that's very important because based on what people draft, you can figure out their mindset. Obviously, like it's better for viewers to understand the game better, and the best way to do that is to be able to spectate the draft and actually see why people make the decisions that they do. For example, this double swoosh game, lots of questionable decisions with brawlers, and we don't exactly know what it was, and we don't know the bans because we can't spectate it. But it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna read a chat a bit. Exit and respectate. we fixed that. We fixed that. Panda showing uncle face. I am an uncle. I am 30 years old. Tell them to decrease game sound. I think we've already established that it's been done. Solo casting feels a bit boring. Okay. Bring instinct for casting. I would, but there are some issues with that, which I won't go into. Ronald, big fan, indeed. Tell production team to reduce keyboard sound as well. Actually, the keyboard sound is for me, I believe. I'm only like tapping the keyboard when I'm actually talking to production. I'll be more aware about that. He wasted supers. Yeah, I did see a lot of magic hands being squandered and not being used enough. How are they winning? Yeah, it was very interesting to see the second set on double swoosh. I didn't really expect that to actually happen. Knockout got introduced to BSC 22. Yes, it did. Dance until match starts. I mean, you can do that if you wanna. But yes, quite a lot of changes with BSC 22. 2022. We have power matches. We also are going to be having a different sort of power match, I believe. Kim, aka Elvezi, the guy who was in charge of Brawl Stars Esports, has said that they are producing a new interface for power matches, specifically for the monthly qualifiers and the monthly finals. They are going to be increasing the amount of time from the default time for actually picking and making your bans and whatnot and selections. So that's going to be quite good. People won't be as rushed, and I think one of the issues is that with 54 brawlers, you find yourself many times trying to find the brawler that you want to pick or ban, and then you waste all that time doing so. So the fact that they're going to be changing those things actually makes it very, very good. And I'm sure that we're going to be having the ability to spectate draft really soon because of the fact that Brawl Stars Esports seasons are going to be starting this month, mid. So at least the latest, I think, would probably be monthly finals, around monthly finals. But it could also be that they just do it for their production requirements and they don't do it for every person. And that would mean that community run tournaments are going to be having that gap of information when it comes to drafting. And I hope that isn't the case, but let's see what happens. We are going to be going into game number 1 of our semifinal B. It's going to be between Talking Fruits and, I believe, Alum. So we are spectating from the perspective of Alum somehow. Okay. But that's how it is. It happens randomly. Sorry, we're spectating from the perspective of Sergeant Clash's team. Talking Fruits. Sergeant Clash actually bringing out the insane pick Fang. I think he believes Fang can be used in this map. And it's Sergeant Clash, so I wouldn't really doubt it. We do see a Lola coming out from the left, QuietLemon, Swanky Ninja with the very, very safe Piper pick. I believe we do not see a Belle being picked, and that's probably because Belle does get outranged by a lot of the brawlers on this map. Meg has a pick coming out from Nia. Starting class is holding on to his lane. He knows how to dodge the curveball spike, and even though this would generally be a very difficult lane to dodge and actually win, Starting Clash just showing us the ability that he has. He's able to dodge all those curveball spike shots quite effortlessly. It looks like the damage is quite even, 5% damage done to the safe of Alarm right now. And Sergeant Clash able to actually dash through the life plant and find that kill on the spike there. Nia trying to push him back, and Alan just cannot deal with the onslaught being brought by Sergeant Clash. Swanky Ninja getting the kill on AlanOp, and Lemon in response gets taken out by Ronald. Sergeant Clash trying to find that kill on Nia, does find that kill, goes in for the kill, and is able to find a single kill and gets the spike. Alan very, very low. Lemon is trying to find some inroads against Alan. Lemon is not as adept at dodging curveball spike and gets taken out, along with the fact that, oh, Spike, Alan is able to get that kill on Swanky Ninja as well, as able to completely diffuse the pressure being brought in by Talking Fruits. And somehow Sergeant Clash once again winning against Ronald, but gets taken out by a curveball from Alan. Swanky Ninja is not able to find Alan though, but they have a huge lead. I'm not sure why Alan isn't going for the objective there. He does get taken out by Sergeant Clash, and Sergeant Clash was able to get so many important kills. It's just insane. He makes Fang look like an effortless brawler, and it's just poetry in motion, I'd say. Going into game number 2, and we are headed there right now. Same matchups as mentioned earlier, and we see Swanky Ninja in the mid, Sergeant Clash taking the lane against Ronald there. I would say that he should probably go for the lane against Alec because he knows how to dodge curveball spike quite deliberately and very, very comfortably. He is going against the lane of Ronald right now. Nani versus Fang isn't really that good because of the fact that the Fang, it doesn't have that much range to compete against Nani, but he's doing a pretty good job of making sure that Ronald has to be pushed back. And Nia has pushed back the Swanky Ninja, trying to make some inroads there. QuietLemon is holding down his lane on lockdown. His super, his ego gets taken out. And now he is trying to find a kill on Alan. Alan drops to the life plant just to be ordered to stay alive. Lemon gets the kill out on the life plant, but heals up Alan in the process. Managing to find the kill is Swanky Ninja. And Swanky gets taken out by Ronald because of the peep coming in. Gadget being employed on the ego by QuietLemon, trying to find some damage on the safe, and they do have a 11% lead right now. Swanky Ninja going in for the kill on Ronald, not able to find it. They are in a very good spot right now. Starting Clash is very low. He's not going to be able to go on it to anybody, but he does find that kill on Ronald, and that's going to make that push very, very important. Nia has to push up right now to relieve and diffuse some of the pressure, not able to do so. Starting Clash gets a kill onto Nia and has a super ready, so even if the life plant comes out by Alan, Sergeant Clash can just go through that life plant and without any concern. He gets a kill onto Alan, and that trade is something that he's going to take 10 out of 10 times because of the fact that he doesn't do as much damage to the safe, but he just has so much pressure against Alan. He has the ability to lane. Just look at him dodging curveball spikes left and right like it's nobody's business. Swanky with an auto aim super, managing to survive somehow. Lemon is pushing up against Nia, and it looks like there is a huge deficit in terms of damage that Alan has to actually deal with, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do so. Ronald gets killed with Swanky, but 9 seconds left in the clock. It's not going to change anything, and it looks like Talking Fruits take the first game and the first set. That was a lot to unpack. I would say that usually you wouldn't have a Fang as the star player, but certain Clash bringing out all the stops, he's showing us why he is considered one of the best Indian players in the region. Not just ISC, which is the Indian subcontinent, but also CESA. Swanky Ninja and QuietLemon rounding out the team. It's not that they aren't good players themselves. They were able to hold on to lane and help each other in the mid and the lane all the time. They were able to help clean up each other's pinches and pushes. So it's not that it's just a Sergeant Clash solo effort. The whole team actually did really well. But I have to say that it's usually Spike Curveball is a very safe pick against people on ladder or on a power league or club league. But if you know how to dodge the curveballs, it's just very difficult to actually come back from that. And that's exactly what happened with Alan. He just wasn't able to make those inroads that he's looking for. Anyway, we are going to be going into set number 2. It's going to be on Gem Grab Double Swoosh. And guys, for now, let me know what you guys think actually happened in the first set. I think that was complete domination. I really like the games. You saw a lot of display of skill coming in from all the team members of Talking Fruits. It's not to say that the team of Alam weren't good. They were just not as mechanically skilled or didn't have that game sense that Talking Fruits had presented to us today. So I think they have a lot to work on, but that being said, they shouldn't be disheartened because it wasn't a complete lockdown. They still had defended their position quite well. And this, I feel like long range maps, especially the ones like Bridge Too Far, do bring out the disparity between the levels of skills of teams. So if you aren't as skilled, if you aren't as mechanically gifted, especially on this map, it's going to be very hard to actually pull out those wins there, which you may want to get. Chat kind of dead? Yeah, chat is very dead. Why is this lagging 2 minutes behind? It's for production. Screen do be shaken? I don't know. But yeah, the 2-minute delay is because of production. I believe they intentionally put a 2-minute delay so that they can edit stuff and everything. And I think that's okay. At the end of the day, you want to have like a very clean production, and I know that we did have some issues at the start. Yeah, the stream isn't lagging per se; it is time delay. So the reason it's time delayed is because of the fact that sometimes you need to add a little bit of extra buffer space. But I guess that inadvertently makes people actually jump from the stream and actually watch the games in game. But I think that in terms of enriching your experience, I'm here as a caster, so please don't leave me. Sargent is top 5 best players of all of CESA and ANZ. I agree. His team is like the most cracked team in CESA right now. They have QuietLemon, Response, Certain Clash, and the other really cracked team is Instinct, Orca, and CZK. We have other teams as well, but like these 2 teams are definitely clear and above like the rest. And I think it's not even close, like in terms of like if you think about mechanical ability of Response, Coop may not have as much mechanical like prowess right now, but like it's very easy to get that back up considering the fact that he was mechanically super insane. Spike would always go on Sergeant's lane because of the fact that Spike is like the only reliable counter that they had to Fang moving up. Why are semis having best of 3? In most tournaments, semis have best of 3. Some tournaments, I believe in Queso, playoffs have best of 5 best of 3 for semis. So it is what it is. Going into the next set, it is double swoosh. Set number 1, the draft has been done. AlanOp is quite low. Starting Clash going in, getting that kill on Nia, coming back. The stew mid is actually being used by Sergeant's team as well. Swanky Ninja with a Pam on lane has proc the damage gear. Sergeant Clash trying to go for that kill onto Ronald, is able to find it, and Nia gets that kill. Swanky gets that kill on Nia. 6 gems to nothing right now. QuietLemon getting that lane pressure against AlanOp with this curveball spike. And I guess that's exactly what you would usually see when you see a curveball spike. Nia with the Fang pick, and it looks like Sergeant Clash is on 0 pinks too. That's very satisfying to watch. He does. Oh my god, he gets rushed on by Nia. Nia able to find that kill, but not able to pick up the gems and stay alive. It doesn't look like Alan is going to be able to pick up those gems either, because QuietLemon with a stick around does manage to zone him out. Sergeant Clash with the wall break, able to make sure that the other team is low. He does get slowed down. Swanky is slow as well, and Alan is going to be able to take out Swanky. He does take out Swanky, but gets taken out himself. Nia on the left getting that kill on QuietLemon. A very difficult position for Alan to be in right now. They are very, very, very far behind in gems, about 3 gems behind. Sergeant Clash just needs to pick up that 1 gem, and that is going to be game for them. He does QuietLemon does pick up 1 gem from the kill onto the Fang, and Sergeant Clash picking up a 10th gem. Nia is trying to be able to find that kill on Sergeant Clash. He does rush in, doesn't find that kill there, and it looks like game number 1 is going to go to talking through Sergeant Clash with that, I guess, 10 pinks too, but that was very satisfying to watch. We are going to be going into game number 2 of this set, and that game was satisfying to watch. We saw some really good stew play coming in from Sergeant Clash. QuietLemon in the mid as curveballs by Swanky on lane. Fang laning against Swanky. Sergeant is trying to find that kill on Alan. He does find that kill on Alan, along with the help from the pinch from QuietLemon. He does break the mid wall. That gives more leverage and more vantage points for the curveballs to actually do more damage, because of the fact that they spread out in a huge distance, and they don't have that wall to actually impede their trajectory. So that was a very good wall break coming in. I know it's just a wall break, I feel like it was a very good wall break. It gives his team a whole lot of value. He goes in for the kill again on Nia. The wall break coming in once again. Swanky Ninja is pushing up on Nia, is able to find that kill. Sergeant Clash with the handover has picked up the gems, is poisoned, and is not slowed yet, but is poisoned. He is in a very difficult spot right now. Nia is trying to find a shot off on him, not able to do so. Does retreat in fear of being taken out. Alan does flash a super. Was trying to actually survive there, but didn't have to. Sergeant Clash being taken out by Nia. Nia able to get those important kills, but nobody actually there to capitalize on that sort of pressure that Nia presented. And now it looks like they have had a slight reset. Sergeant Clash doesn't have gems, so he can afford to be very, very aggressive right now. He does get double gems from the opposing team, and it looks like Ronald is quite happy with the situation at hand. Sergeant Clash once again going in the kill on Alan. He gets that kill with the help of Swanky, actually. Swanky getting the kill with the assist from Sergeant Clash, and it looks like, whoa, insane kills coming in from Nia. He wasn't able to pick up those gems. That was such a good reset, but that was very, very unfortunate situation to be in. I'm pretty sure he's very tilted about that. That was a very insane kill, but he just couldn't pick up those gems. It feels very bad. And it looks like this set also is a clean sweep for Talking Fruits. So semifinals 1 and semifinals 2 have gone in 4 games each, because it is best of 3, and we have our finalists and runner-ups. So our finalists are going to be Mortis Trick Shots versus Talking Fruits, and our runner-up game is going to be between Doge Gang and AlanOp. So that was a exciting, high-octane set of matches that we had. And I'm pretty sure you guys were pretty impressed with the way they were playing. I was really impressed. I really enjoyed Sergeant Clash bringing out the stew and showing us a masterclass in how to play stew and the Fang. We did see some concerted efforts coming in from Nia with an amazing Fang play, I think, in both the games of Double Swoosh, but didn't pay dividends because he wasn't able to rush out with the gems that he was almost able to earn. His teammates weren't able to capitalize on that opening that he presented. But I feel like this comes down to losing the draft. I don't think that they actually drafted very well, and had they drafted well, may not have changed the outcome, but it would have certainly made the games closer than they were right now. And guys, please let me know in the chat what you guys felt about those games. That Stu Zero Ping was just so. Uh, it was just so satisfying to watch. Yeah, so the 2 minutes isn't the production issue. The 2 minutes is actually what the tournament organizers did. In case people, I don't know, but in case like coaches want to stream snipe or something, it's one of those fail safes against stream sniping. In tournaments like battle royale tournaments, like Fortnite and PUBG, etc., you do have cases where coaches sometimes are actually watching streams, and if it's like without any delay, the coaches can actually direct their teammates, their players, into advantageous positions that actually give them an unfair advantage. So people have been banned from games and whole competitive seasons for that. That's why we have also ensured there is a 2 minute delay when it comes to spectating matches and actually the stream and everything. Yes, we have finished semifinals number 1, or semifinal A. Semi A was won by Mortis Trickshot. They won it in straight games and straight sets. And semifinal B was won by Talking Fruits, who also won it in straight sets and straight matches. But now we are going to be going into the second runner-up final. It's going to be between Doge Gang and Alum. Doge Gang has Ash King, Fahim, Dhruv, and Magma, and Alum has Ronald, Nia, and AlanOp. The maps this time around are going to be different. So the first one is going to be Bounty, Layer Cake. The second map is going to be in Hot Zone, Parallel Plays, and the third map is Knockout, Goldarm, Gulch. Quite the different setup of matches. Bounty, as we know, it's a 2-minute flat timer. Winner takes all there. Hot Zone, Parallel Plays, very interesting map. It usually comes down to the 51%, 50% play. A lot of it is about control, and it's about winning at least a few percentage on your enemy's side off the Hot Zone. Layer Cake is very cagey. You have a lot of walls, a lot of grass, very thrower friendly, and it's also very Mortis friendly. So we are going to see probably definitely some ground bans, but probably some tick bans as well. Maybe the odd Mortis ban. We might see some people running some very tanky comps, because sometimes tanky comps do work. Followed by Parallel Plays. Like I said, the map is quite interesting, where you have the hot zones on opposing sides of the map. Let me see. Yeah. On the opposing sides of the map, and you see a lot of Stu, Leon, the occasional Mortis, Sandy, Terra, the usual really good meta picks. And the final map is going to be on Knockout, Goldarm, Gulch. It would be interesting to see a set 3, but let's see what happens. Finals is not best of 5. Finals is best of 3. I'm not sitting. Okay. Yeah, so guys, if you haven't already, please like the stream and subscribe to gametv India. Hit that bell icon, because you will be notified about other tournaments that they are live streaming, and you guys can participate in the stream chat. And if you guys want to participate in upcoming Brawl Stars tournaments, do join the gametv. Do join the gametv guild that they have on the gametv app, and download the app. You can download the app by hitting the link in the description. And if you can, follow the GameTV India on Instagram, on Facebook, and join their Discord server. Their Discord server is the one-stop place that you need to have all the information about tournaments that they have. So please do so. It's very important that you guys join the GameTV guild and Discord server and follow them on Instagram and Facebook. I know it's a lot to ask, but it would be great if you guys could do that. But yes, to take part in our upcoming tournaments, click here to register. There's a link in the chat, so click the link in the chat and you guys will be registered. You guys will be available to register, I guess. You wish to see aggro plays? I also wish to see aggro plays. So I believe that they have started the draft right now because the game was supposed to up down. The game was supposed to start at 6:56. So I'm assuming they're still in draft, and draft takes about 2 minutes, 3 minutes or so. I do want to see some aggro brawlers. Like I said, it is going to be on Layer Cake right now. Layer Cake Bounty. The teams, as I said before, were Doge Gang versus AlanOp. Doge Gang is comprised of Ash King, Fahim, Dhruv, and Magma. AlanOp comprises of Nia and AlanOp. Just best of three? Yes, it is best of three, best of three. Like I said, it is the first tournament that we are doing, which it has the power match format. And as a result, it's we need to figure out how long each match takes. Anyway, going to game number 1, it's going to be from the perspective of, I believe, Doge Gang. Magnus bringing out the Daryl, Fahim with the Gene, and Ash King on the M's versus a Tig Buzz and Surge. Alan already has a super. I guess it would make sense that he gets a super quite often, considering the fact that he is up against tanks, and tanks are kind of, well, tanky, so you get your super very fast. The first kill on both sides, the blue star with Ash King, and Ash King is very, very low. It doesn't look like Fahim's team, which is Doge Gang, have a really good comp. It looks like they're going to be struggling here because they are going to suffer on range versus the likes of Surge, which is Ronald, and they are going to be suffering because of the fact that Nia is always going to have super ready for a stun. So it's going to be an uphill battle for them. They have a 3-star deficit, along with the fact that it is a blue star. Ronald, Magma going in, getting the kill on Nia, is trying to find another kill on Alan. Alan gets taken out by Fahim, and another roll coming in from Magma gets taken out by Nia, and we are at 9 stars to 7 favoring Alam. Alam's team, again, an amazing pull coming in, but Nia somehow surviving. Magma trying to get a kill onto Alan, not able to do so. Nia is so low, 4-star. That's what they need right now. Nia is just playing Ring Around the Rosie against Ash King and has managed to survive. Nia, Magnus going in for the kill on Alan, not able to find it. Magnus gets taken out by Ronald there, and 16 stars to 7. They need a full team wipe in order to be able to come back from this. Very, very difficult comp to actually face off against because it's just one thing after the other, and the first game goes to Alam. We are going to be going into game number 2 of the first set. It is back to back to back. And they have started right now. We see Nia using his super to be able to get that first blue star, and that's going to be a trend you see from Buzzes in Bounty. They go in for the first star, they hide behind the walls to be able to get their super, and Magnus trying to farm his super earlier than necessary. It's actually going to be very difficult if he tries to farm super against the Surge, because in effect you give him his super, and that just makes it very hard for them to actually move up on against the team. They always have to walk up against this team because of the fact that they already have the blue star at the start. Ash King is very low, gets the kill on the Surge there, but Nia gets the kill and clean up on Ronald. And Ronald gets to clean up and kill. Ash King is gonna be able to find that kill with Magnus on Ronald. Fahim has his super. The magic hand is out to play. They do have a 3-star lead, and Ash King motioning to Magma to go on the left lane against Nia, but it isn't doing so. Gets a little shot by Fahim. Fahim trying to do an exploratory exercise using his sprinkles, trying to find the enemy team. Ash King is very high value. He has 5 stars and a blue star. And Ronald baits Fahim's magic hand, not able to get that pull that they're looking for. If they got that pull, they'd be able to relieve some of the pressure. Nia's trying to go in for a stun, isn't able to find that stun in time, and Ronald not able to find that kill on Magma. Fahim is very, very, very low, but they need that kill on Ash King. Ash King is a high value target. He is running away as fast as possible, but they need that kill on Ash King, otherwise they're not going to be able to make anything out of it, and it looks like this set completely goes to Doge Gang. Sorry, not this set. This game goes to Doge Gang. We are going to be going into game number 3 right away. I am so sorry. So the first game was won by second game was won by Doge Gang. We are going to be going into game number 3. Nia once again picking up the blue star at the start, and we see Magma trying to farm his super early on, but in doing so, he actually helps charge the super of Nia and also the opposing Surge there. Nia getting the stun off on Ash King, not able to find that kill there. He does find the kill now, and it looks like they do have a 2-star lead, a 4-star lead with the blue star. Very difficult spot for Doge Gang and Co to be in because of the fact that Doge Gang. It's a very difficult position for Doge Gang and the team to be in because of the fact that they have a 4-star differential, and the comp that they have to work against is a comp that works very well against people who try to come into them because of the fact that you charge supers so fast. And it just look at the amount of domination. The Tick gets a super and then just keeps zoning people out, not able to make them move up, and Magnus going in for the kill on Alan, not able to find that kill. Ash King going in, the whole team collapsing, and Fahim getting that pull, but it looks like Ash King is very, very low, and we do see the ticket coming in, and Nia manages to get that kill and diffuses all of that pressure. Magma has a super, is trying to find that kill there. He does roll in on Ronald, finds that kill, he is close to super, he does get stunned, and he is going to be taken out. Instead of rolling out of there, he decided to stick around, and that actually might cost them quite dearly. Ash King trying to push back. Magma is going to be pushed back because of the take head, and he does have a super magic hand coming in from Fahim, getting a pull on Nia, getting that kill there along with a blue star, and it's going to give them that sort of pressure that they want. 4 seconds left, they need to get a kill, otherwise this is going all the way to the next set. So we see Doge Gang taking set number 1 against Alone. That was quite the high octane gameplay. You saw a lot of back and forth, and I think that's very important. Having tanks, especially in Layer Cake, makes the game very, 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 very interesting. You see a lot of small meta plays, very difficult comp for Doge Gang and team to actually push up against because of the fact that the comp that they're working against is one which works very well against people who are trying for some sort of intention play, and that's kind of why it was so hard for them to actually come back against that sort of comp. But the thing is, with Daryl's shield right now, that shield does 80% damage reduction, and that just allows Daryl to actually have so much more presence and bring so much value to any team that it is drafted to. and that's exactly what Magma did. He was able to jump in, roll in, and provide so much of a distraction. He ate up so much of the ammo of the opposing team, and that just allowed his teammates to actually complement him and go in and get those important kills and get out of there. But they were in some sticky situations in game number 3. We did see situations where Magma did try rolling in, did get a few kills, but wasn't able to roll out in time. Actually committed instead of rolling out. I think was probably afraid that he'd waste super instead of actually surviving. So I think that sort of game sense will obviously come with time and with more preparedness when it comes to competitive play. Anyway, we are going to be moving into the next set. It's going to be parallel plays, a hot zone map. I guess all you guys probably know this from. It's not in Power League anymore, but it was in the Power League rotation in the past. Parallel plays, a very interesting map. Like I said, the hot zones are on the opposing sides, diagonally opposite to each other, and you do have a lot of grassy areas. You do have some open areas, so you have a good mix in terms of the draft capabilities that the brawlers that you can bring into the draft, and I think that it provides a very, very interesting and exciting combination of brawlers that you could see. Yes, I'm 30 and I can't even operate a bottle. Anyway, so let's read the chat. Happy birthday, Sam. Is it Sam's birthday? I don't think it's Sam's birthday. Sam's birthday was a few days ago, a week ago, I think. Zolex is very tense about these games. You don't want them to lose? I see. RF is Ash King. Ash King, OP clutch. Very, very... Yeah, he clutched up quite a bit, actually. Magma Goat Daryl, indeed. Magma did a lot of good roles there, and like he was able to get some important kills, but very iffy situations for him to be in. All in all, I think that this is very, very... I think this is a closer matchup compared to the ones which we saw earlier in the semis, Semi A and Semi B. These matchups today, right now for the runners-up, seem quite even. You see teams who have similar competitive prowess, similar game sense, similar mechanical ability. You won't see situations like this I think both teams, if they go up against Talking Fruits, would have the mechanical difference. Anyway, going into game number 1 of the second set, we are in parallel plays. Nia with the Daryl, and we see a Slambulance coming in from the side of Alam. Fahim with a very good pick against Slambulance right now. They actually gave Ash King the Grom pick. It's going to be they've been outcomped very, very hard. But it could be anybody's game. This is Hot Zone. This map requires a lot of pressure when it comes to both defensive and offensive capabilities, and tanks along with the heal from Poco do present that capability. Alan getting taken out by Magnus there, and we do see Nia also being taken out. Fahim is going to have quite the easy time against these tanks, actually, because of the fact that he's running this slow, and with the knockback, it's just, if a Daryl rolls onto a Gale, it's just going to be very difficult for the Daryl to actually kind of deal with this situation there. Again, we see Fahim bullying the tanks, and Ash King actually isn't doing that much with the Grom pick, but I guess it's very hard for a Grom to deal with tanks. Throwers generally, the nature of throwers is that you don't hit all your shots, but the ones you hit should have a lot of pressure, and that's exactly what happens when throwers go up against squishier brawlers, the glass cannons, so to speak, and you're going to see Ash King have a really difficult time against Neo, but it is first game. First game goes to Doge Gang. We are going to be... I believe the first game went to Doge Gang. Okay, we are going to be going to set number 2. Set number 2 has, it was Doge Gang. So set number 2 has the same setup. Doge Gang really outcomped in the draft. They really outdid themselves in the draft against AlanOp, and AlanOp seemed just a very difficult position to be in. It is laughably comical at how bad the comp diff is right now, and I would actually be very surprised if Alan were able to win this, considering all the situations that they're in right now. They do look like they have their right lane down in luck, and Nia is trying to get at least a little bit of possession of the hot zone. Somehow Alan does go in, but doesn't find that kill on Magnus, and that's going to be very difficult for Alan to actually deal with, because of the fact that Magnus has a super, and that was a very unnecessary play coming in from Alan, and I think that is what cost him the game. Nia is getting wombo comboed with the gadget coming in, the whirlwind coming in from Fahim, and it looks like this game is also unlocked for Doge Gang right now. Very difficult games to be, a very difficult spot to be in. I do not envy the position that Alam is in right now. Doge Gang outcomped the team on both sets, but also outplayed them, and that's all she wrote. So this is going to be our runner-up game. So our runners-up for today are, second runner-up, for today is Doge Gang, and the third runner-up is going to be Alam. So we're going to take a short break and come back to the next and final fixture. The final fixture is going to be Mortis Trickshot versus Talking Fruits. Talking Fruits, insane players. Mortis Trickshot, very storied individuals, very impressive team in the 2020 season. 2021 they fell off a little bit, but they are back, they are together, and they look like they want to do something this year. We're back. Um, so we have our finals coming up. It is going to be between Mortis Trickshot 69 and Talking Fruits. Mortis Trickshot 69 comprises of Destinee, Phoenix, SHUBHAM, and Wildwiz, while Talking Fruits comprises of Sergeant Clash, QuietLemon, Swanky Ninja, and Surya. Quite the star-studded cast of players, insane rosters, very good players themselves. They have some amazing teams on their own, and I believe all these players have won one fixture of BSWS or another, and have won many other tournaments in the Indian region as well. Sergeant Clash being the only person from all these 7 players to actually win a monthly finals from the Sesa region. So we have that going on for him. And we do have 3. It's going to be best of 3. The format's going to be best of 3, best of 3. So best of 3 maps and best of 3 games with each map. It's going to be power matches. So Bounty Layer Cake is set number 1. Set number 2 is Hot Zone Parallel Plays, and set number 3 is Knockout Goldarm Gulch. Knockout is a new addition in BSC 2022, so it's very good to see tournament organizers actually use the map pool, which has been prescribed for competitive by the official source. We don't have Siege anymore in BSC. As a result, we don't have Siege here as well. And it's going to be a power match system. So, unfortunately, we can't see the roster as being, we can't see the brawlers being picked. We can't see the bans being made either. And once that we have the ability to spectate that, we will be able to see those in future tournaments. The lobbies are getting filled right now. So we're going to be going into those games very shortly. Lobby is full. I believe the match is going to start very soon. I think it's going to start at 7:20. I'm not exactly certain, but the match is going to start very soon. I hope you guys are super excited. I am very excited too. I want to see some very, very high octane gameplay. I think that these 2 teams might present that for us, along with the fact that the maps actually do bring a lot of very, very intense team fights. You do have some gangs coming in. You do have some frags, as Surya likes to say, in this specific match, in this map. So we will see some very intense team fights. We might see some teams getting completely collapsed on the other. It really depends on the comps being taken. If it's going to be a standard bounty comp for Layer Cake, we might just see usual like Bells, Pipers, etc. But I believe with the introduction of gears, the meta has completely changed, especially because of the prevalence of the speed gear. You will not see, especially at high drafts and high PL and high club league, you will definitely not see the old comps that we're used to seeing at lower matchmaking in the lower tiers. But that being said, we have seen Ricos here. I've seen people playing Stews here in scrims. I think that we could see anything right now. I think that the meta hasn't completely solidified right now as far as competitive is concerned. We have 54 brawlers as well, so lots and lots of variance in comps and decision making. Unlike earlier years where you could go with prescribed comps against specific archetypes and you having to predict what composition a team might bring in, now it's more about the drafts and countering draft picks more than anything else, and trying to be able to complement your team while countering the other team, because sometimes countering the other team but not complementing your team may not be the best decision to make. And I feel like that is something that you have with draft, which you wouldn't have normally with the older format of competitive, and that is quite exciting to me. Who do you think is going to be winning today, the finals? And I believe that the prize pool is 25,000 rupees, so there's a lot up for grabs. And who do you guys expect to win? Is it going to be Mortis Trickshot 69, or is it going to be Talkin' Fruits? For people joining us quite late into the stream and the tournament, We've already finished the runner-up, second runner-up match. The second runner-up match was between Doge Gang and and it wasn't straight. It wasn't straight games, but it was straight sets. We did see Doge Gang getting the dub over They did comically outdraft them. We are going to be going into the first game of the final match. It's going to be the grand finals. Wildwiz with the pick of the Gene. They have the Gene pick, and Rosa versus Certain Clash actually on the Shelly. Certain Clash in the Shelly versus, with QuietLemon on, I believe it is a Ruffs and a Leon. So quite the weird comps coming in. Certain Clash running the Shelly just to be able to counter SHUBHAM's Rosa. Very good magic hand coming in from Wildwiz, getting the drop off on Swanky Ninja. Wildwiz finding the kill on Certain Clash, and they have a 7-star lead along with a blue star. And it looks like right now Talking Fruits actually is in a very difficult position because Shelly isn't really played as an aggressively placed brawler. Usually Shelly is in a position where she is used as a defensive brawler, so I think they probably expected that they would get the early lead and then would play with them actually moving into Mortis Trickshot actually moving into Talking Fruits, but that doesn't seem to be the case. But Certain Clash gets the Shell Shock and is trying to find that kill on Wildwiz, not able to do so. Certain Clash once again getting super, is able to find that kill on SHUBHAM finally. 5-star differential in the star count right now. 20 seconds left in the clock. It's all or nothing. They need to get at least 2 kills, otherwise they aren't going to be able to find anything. Certain Clash gets those 2 kills, has the blue star, and he walks out in Certain Clash fashion. Magic Hand is with Wildwiz. They just need 1 kill right now in order to be able to come back from this, but it doesn't look like they're in that position. And somehow Certain Clash, with one of the worst picks of brawlers, was able to find that insane play and was able to kill both the Jean and the Rosa. It wasn't a solo effort, but he was able to pressure them back enough that they were able to find that and collapse on the team and find that kill. Usually, I think people would write those teams off. Like, it's like already done. Like, once you Certain Clash pop in the gadget, able to find that kill using clay pigeons, able to find that kill and get the blue star, and is now tormenting Destinee. They do have a blue star lead right now. Because of the kill on Certain Clash, they have a blue star lead, Mortis Trickshot 69. Certain Clash in a difficult position against Rosa. He is trying to find his super, gets his super. Wildwiz has a magic hand. Again, it is a very bad situation for Talking Fruits to be in. The comp that they're running isn't, I think, really ideal. Swanky Ninja has his super. He does pop the lollipop drop, gives him a little bit of position to work with. Certain Clash pops a clay pigeon and gets his shell shock there. They are able to find that kill onto SHUBHAM, and they do have a 1-star lead. Now it's a very fortuitous position for them to be in. 1 minute left on the clock with a 1-star lead and a differential there. Able to find that kill once again by an amazing pull by Wildwiz and Swanky Ninja. Certain Clash getting a double kill there, and somehow they are able to retain their position and get their 2-star lead along with a blue star for Mortis trick shots. Swanky Ninja trying to sneak up on the Wildwiz, not able to find that kill there. Wildwiz is trying to sprinkle Swanky to get that kill, but he is very low, manages to survive, but less than 100 HP on the clock. 25 seconds left in this game. Certain Clash trying to find that kill there, not able to find it. 4-star differential. Even if they get that kill on SHUBHAM, it's not going to be enough, but SHUBHAM managing to get that kill on a Lemon because of the damage gear, and it looks like they need 6 stars to be able to tie this one up. They need to get a team wipe in order to actually tie this one up. Swanky Ninja going for the kill on the Wildwiz, finding that kill, but it is a little too late. We are going to be going into game number 3 of set number 1. That was an insane display of skill coming in from all these teams. You see a lot of very good pulls coming in from from Wildwiz, finding the magic hand onto people you wouldn't think he would be able to do because of the fact he has a lot of these max range pulls. It gives his team a lot of control. Sergeant Clash, again, going in a very aggressive position, not actually electing to use the super. Wildwiz not able to find that kill there, but gets taken out by QuietLemon. We see a very difficult position. SHUBHAM's in, he gets taken out, and a 2-star lead with Talking Fruits. Sergeant Clash picking up the doggy treat, being put down by QuietLemon. SHUBHAM going for the Wildwiz going for the max range magic hand, not able to find that pull there, and that's gonna cost his team quite dearly. They have to play into Sergeant Clash, and that's a very difficult position to be in because of the fack that he does have the Shell Shock Super. He does trade with SHUBHAM, and it is still a 2-star lead with the blue star for Talking Fruits. Sergeant Clash once again does have a super. Destinee is probing the grass. Sergeant Clash once again Shell Shock, Clay Pigeons, and he's trying to be able to be a huge nuisance for the enemy team. Wildwiz has a magic hand, is probably trying to find the pull, not able to do so. Sergeant Clash is out of Clay Pigeons. He is going to be taken out there. Oh, he doesn't get taken out. Very, very difficult spot to be in for him, but he managed to pull out all the stops and survive somehow. He does super the enemy team, and he doesn't get any kills, but that pushes them back, and that makes sure that their HP is reset, so they have to somehow look to actually regen before moving in. You can't really make a push if you're already low. And SHUBHAM gets taken out by Swanky Ninja. Sergeant Clash, I don't think people know how awful Shelly is, but Sergeant Clash is making Shelly look like it's completely broken with a lot of spins there, but it looks like it's like a one-man team. I have to say, like, it was very much a huge solo effort coming in from Sergeant Clash. He just completely dominated the competition. It wasn't even close. Like, he used his Shell Shock to slow down the opposing team. He was very aggro. He made sure that, like, at every single point the enemy team is pushed back, and it just looked like he was playing against amateurs. But you have to keep in mind that Destinee's team, which is Mortis Trickshot 69, actually did clean sweep the opposing side. So it isn't that this team is something that shouldn't be, feared or something. They are actually really good, and it's just very insane the way Sergeant Clash was playing the Shelly. You usually do not see somebody with so much of domination, especially on a brawler like that in this specific map, in competitive at all. And I thought it was a horrible pick, but he makes it look OP. I wouldn't be surprised to see Indians running Shelly in layer cake now. that was very, 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 very dominating. Anyway, we are going to be going into set number 2. Set number 2 is parallel plays. We have seen some comical outcomes coming in from the previous fixture. But even if you see weird comps coming in from Talking Fruits, you can't write them off because of the fact that it all comes down to mechanical ability, game sense, and I think right now it's very obvious which team is dominating in terms of understanding the game, and because like it wasn't that they were outcomped by Talking Fruits. It was just pure game sense that they just weren't able to make any kind of concerted effort against that team. Is Instinct not playing? No, Instinct is not playing. Certain earns tons from monthly, still playing for 2K INR in these tournaments. For certain, I don't think it's a question of money. I think it's more of a question of consistently playing competitive, because of the fact that you don't get rusty. You always play your A game. I think sometimes you just want to play. Sometimes it does come down to money. So I will go in depth into what Sergeant Clash plans to do with all the money that he has. In my interview, I have started editing it. It's almost halfway done. So I guess maybe in the next week you guys will see it soon. So we explore everything about certain Clash there. So, yep. Guys, make sure you share this live stream with your friends, and if you haven't already, please like the stream and subscribe to gametv India. We are going to be going into set number 2 very, very soon. I believe that they're drafting. And they're drafting right now. It's a new meta. It's the certain Clash meta, I believe. Anyway, we are going to be going into set number 2. Set number 2 is Hot Zone Parallel Plays. We will see Daryl's, Leon's, Gale's, Grom's, Belle's. I think a lot of different brawler options go on this map. It really comes down to the order in which you draft and what you want to counter and what you want to actually deal with and what you don't want to deal with. So it really comes down to that. And anything goes, actually. That's how draft is. You wouldn't usually see a Shelly being drafted. So I have been given word from the admins that the game is going to be starting in a few minutes, so that's going to be a thing. This isn't something that is coming from me, but I guess I've been reading in like various chats that the previous seasons of CRX, you had the freedom of choosing your comps prior, in the sense that you didn't have to choose comps based on draft, so you could pick whatever you wanted. So you had like oftentimes people running troll comps like triple thrower or whatever, but I think there is a specific feeling of it being unexpected which made it work. But with draft, the problem is that even if somebody tries to go with a trolley comp, you already know what's coming and you can counter it. So and we have a bot on the stream. Very nice. Good beard there, Panda. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I spent a lot of time growing my beard. Okay, we are going to be going into game number 1. Game number 1 is with QuietLemon on the Terra, Swanky Ninja on the oh, okay. I believe by the auto spectate feature, the blue and the red team have been swapped around, so I apologize, but that's something which is out of our control from production. It is something that Brawl Stars does where it randomly assigns team blues and reds. So I apologize for that. So anyway, Swanky Ninja with the magic hand, they do have an early lead, but they starting Clash, it looks like, had some possession of the red hot zone, the hot zone on the opposing side. Talking Fruits in a very advantageous spot. They have 53% possession. Magic hand coming in from Swanky, getting the kill on SHUBHAM there, and it looks like Sudden Clash finding that kill onto Phoenix. Honestly, those angles are really hard to hit as a Sprout, and he just has their number. He knows exactly what to do. Sudden Clash also using his gadget to recycle his super once again, and it looks like a very difficult spot for Wildwiz to be in. Wildwiz not able to actually move up against the combined efforts of the M's and the combined effort of the Terra and the Gene there. And Swanky Ninja is getting tapped by SHUBHAM a little bit. He does have his magic hand, so that's going to be coming into handy at some point against the other team, but it looks like 76% to 60% on the hot zone possession there. SHUBHAM is going to be in a very difficult spot, is very low, gets taken out by Sudden Clash, and on the other side, Wildwiz gets the drop on Swanky. Wildwiz placing his super down for a little bit of possession and control of the area, positioning and control of the area. Wildwiz also trying to lane Lemon, but it's going to be very difficult for him to do anything about it. Lemon is going to be taken out by Wildwiz, and Phoenix is quite low. SHUBHAM tries to heal him, but Phoenix just gets taken out by Sudden Clash right before. But the red zone possession is 11% to Talking Fruit 78, so 27 seconds left on the clock. It's going to go down to mathematical ability, actually. After a certain point, even if you have complete control of the zone, you will not get any more points to make up that differential, and it looks like it's going to be that situation now. QuietLemon able to actually get that hot zone control, and it looks like the first game actually goes to Talking Fruits. It looked very sketchy for a second there. It looked like Mortis Trickshot 69 had control off that hot zone, and it looked like they were going to be hiding over. I mean, they were going to be winning that specific game, but somehow they were able to pull out all the shots and were able to pull out all the stops, and they were able to actually win that first game. Swanky Ninja once again trying to find his super there. This is the first time I believe Talking Fruits that have actually dropped a game. Very, very dominating. Sorry, they won that game. Very dominant. It just felt like they didn't win, even though they won. Anyway, so if Talking Fruits wins this game, they win the grand finals. They actually win the big prize pool tag, and it looks like Phoenix gets taken out by Swanky Ninja and Sudden Clash. On the other side of things, SHUBHAM has complete control of the hot zone, and very, very tight game, so to speak. Missed magic hand coming from Swanky. Swanky still able to find that trade on the SHUBHAM, and that's very, very important. If SHUBHAM stayed alive, they would have been able to have possession of the opposing hot zone for a longer period of time, but not able to do so. Wildwiz does drop his super, trying to be able to lane Lemon a bit better, and the Shadow is going to be able to eat one of the shots off Wildwiz's ammo. So it's going to be quite difficult. 50% to 49%. Very huge magic hand coming from Swanky Ninja. Able to find that kill onto Phoenix, and that's going to be a very, very important play coming in. And it looks like it's going to... double gravity from the Terra that QuietLemon, getting the kill onto Phoenix and also getting the kill onto SHUBHAM there. That's going to be game-changing, 70% to 56%. Sudden Clash is also with the wall up. It's going to be very difficult for Wildwiz. He's managed to hit a shot on Wildwiz in a very awkward position. Swanky Ninja is trying to find that kill onto Phoenix, able to do so because of the knockback. The lamp blowout gave him that little bit of HP that he needed in order to survive and tank that shot. Sudden Clash once again with a hedge and with a little spin there. All they need to do right now is just control that side. Sudden Clash able to find a shot. Magic hand coming in from Swanky Ninja, able to find that kill, but gets taken out by Wildwiz. Gravity coming in from QuietLemon and finding the kill onto Wildwiz, and Phoenix gets taken out once again. A lot of things happening in this hot zone match. SHUBHAM not able to find that kill using the super there, and it looks like we're down on our last 20 seconds. Even mathematically, even if they gave up the hot zone completely, they would have lost this game, and it looks like this game goes completely to Talking Fruits, and Talking Fruits has swept 1-2 sets and 1-2 games of this grand finals. Very, very dominating plays. We see the star players coming in. It is Sudden Clash. No surprises there. We saw very intense area control being brought in by the Sprout Hedge. Some misplays coming in from SHUBHAM and Swanky. There was one specific interaction where if SHUBHAM manages to survive and get that kill on the Swanky, not only would he have wasted Swanky's magic hand, he would have had possession of that area, positioning of that area, and would have been able to help Wildwiz to ensure that his teammate Phoenix was going to get more positioning and more possession of the hot zone. But because that didn't happen, they did manage to fold against Talking Fruits. So your winners for today are Talking Fruits. Very nice name. It comprises of Sudden Clash, QuietLemon, Swanky Ninja, and Sheriff Surya. Sheriff Surya obviously being the MVP for the tournament, as he hasn't participated in a single match. But in all seriousness, it probably is Sudden Clash. The runners-up for this tournament are Mortis, Trickshot 69, with Destinee, Phoenix, SHUBHAM, and Wildwiz. The third place team, which is the second runner-up, is Ash King, Fahim, Dhruv, and Magma. And our fourth place team is Ronald, Nia, and AlanOp. I hope you guys had fun with this tournament today. I am PandaCast. Please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, etc. Follow me on my YouTube as well. It is PandaBS. And before I sign out, I want to say thank you to gametv and Critical X once again, because without Critical X and gametv, we wouldn't be able to bring these amazing tournaments for you guys. Once again, I apologize for some of the issues that we had earlier on in the stream, but I hope that you guys enjoyed the rest of the stream. And if you did, please subscribe to Critical X and like the stream, and please subscribe to gametv India and like the stream as well. And finally, if you want to participate in future tournaments, please join our Discord server. The link is in the description below. I implore you to join so you can participate in future tournaments and be presented as one of the best teams in India for the season. Thank you very much. I am PandaCast, and this is me signing out. I hope